One day Jesus was invited by a well-known Jewish leader called Simon. When they were eating, a woman entered the room. She went up to Jesus, knelt before him and started to cry. She had expensive oil with her and washed the feet of Jesus using her tears and that oil. One of Jesus' disciples complained, "Why do you allow this? We could have sold this oil to give the money to the poor." "You will always have poor people that you can care for," Jesus answered. "I will be with you only for a short time. Therefore it is a good thing she is doing. She is preparing my body for my death." Jesus knew the woman and also knew that she was not living a good life. A lot of people saw her as a criminal. "Why don't you send this woman away? How can you allow her to even touch you?" Simon mourned. Jesus replied, "Look at this lady. You have not even offered me water to wash my feet myself. She instead is washing my feet with tears and oil. You did not give me a hug as I entered. She is continuously kissing my feet. One thing is sure, if God forgave you a lot, you will love a lot. If you haven't been forgiven much, you will love a little." Then he turned to the woman, telling her, "Your many mistakes and sins are forgiven. You are saved because you have trusted in me." Jesus was on his way to visit Jerusalem in order to celebrate the Passover festival. This is the most important holiday for Jewish people. He sent two of his friends he called disciples to a village nearby. Jesus told them that they would find a donkey there and take it with them. They did so. When people asked them why they are stealing the donkey, they answered, "Jesus needs it." As he had also told them. Jesus mounted on the donkey and was riding towards the gates of Jerusalem that way. There were many people welcoming him with joy. They put blankets in front of him and picked branches from trees to wave at him. It was a celebration just as one for a king entering the town, and everyone was singing, "Cheer for the king that God has sent us."
Some Greeks wanted to meet Jesus, so they asked Philip, who then told Andrew and Jesus. Jesus said that his time had come and used a grain of wheat to explain that dying leads to new life. He talked about how following him is important, even though it means facing tough times. Jesus then mentioned that his death would bring people closer to him and explained that he was the light people should follow. After speaking, Jesus went away from the crowd. Even though Jesus did many miracles, some people still didn't believe in him. This was because, as the prophet Isaiah said, God made it so they couldn't understand or believe. Some leaders did believe but were too scared to admit it because they didn't want to lose their place in the synagogue. Jesus said that believing in him means believing in God who sent him. He came to bring light to those who believe and to save the world, not to judge it. The words he speaks are from God and lead to eternal life.